Before we dive into the story of our dog, who was abandoned by his owner, could you please like the video and subscribe to our channel? Bobby was a little puppy. He was full of energy, constantly running around the house, jumping here and there, and chewing on his owner's belongings. At first, his owner John found Bobby's mischief adorable, but over time, these behaviors started to become a problem. Shoes were torn apart, the corners of the couches bore bite marks, and the rugs were left in a mess. John grew tired of coming home to this site after a long day at work. One day, while playing, Bobby shredded the couch cushions and made a complete mess of the living room. That was the last straw. John yelled at Bobby in frustration and made a decision at that moment. He could no longer take care of this dog. Even though he felt sad, he thought he had no other choice. The next morning, John got Bobby ready, put on his leash, and left the house. Bobby was excited, thinking they were going to the dog park as usual. But soon, he realized something was wrong. They weren't taking their usual route. Instead, they drove out of the city to a secluded, forested area. When they arrived, John left Bobby there, all alone. As Bobby stepped out of the car, he thought John would come back for him. He tried to run after the car, but John pressed the gas pedal and quickly drove away. Bobby blinked as he watched him disappear, then lowered his ears and lay down on the ground. He waited and waited. Hours passed, but his owner never returned. As hunger gnawed at his stomach, Bobby slowly started walking. He had never been alone before. The streets were dangerous. Bigger dogs growled at him, people shooed him away, and finding food in the trash was difficult. One rainy night, he curled up next to a dumpster, shivering as he tried to sleep. His warm home, his cozy bed, his favorite toys, they were all just memories now. One morning, weak from hunger and exhaustion, Bobby arrived in front of a bakery. The smell of freshly baked pastries made his stomach growl even more. With shaky steps, he approached the bakery window and peeked inside. That was the moment he met a pair of eyes that would change his life forever. Inside, a young woman drinking tea noticed Bobby. Her eyes were full of kindness. She immediately stepped outside and approached him. Slowly, she reached out her hand. Bobby was scared at first, but we saw her warm smile. He wagged his tail slightly. The woman took a sandwich out of her bag and offered it to Bobby. He eagerly began to eat. Her name was Sophia. She was an animal lover, and seeing Bobby in such a state broke her heart. She couldn't leave him there. Sophia took Bobby to the vet. He was weak from hunger, his fur was dirty, but he was still a beautiful dog. The vet said Bobby just needed some care. Sophia decided to adopt him and gave him a wonderful home. As Bobby stayed with Sophia, he slowly regained his old joy. But he was no longer the mischievous little puppy he once was. Instead, he had grown into a loyal and loving companion. He and Sophia took long walks on the beach, played with new toys, and enjoyed the comfort of a warm bed. Bobby became so attached to his new owner that he didn't want to leave her side for even a moment. Sophia admired his loyalty. One day, they started volunteering at an animal rescue organization. Bobby met other stray animals and tried to support them. Having experienced hardship himself, he understood their pain. After a while, Sophia shared Bobby's story on social media. In no time, thousands of people learned about his heartbreaking yet hopeful journey. His incredible transformation inspired many people to help stray animals. Bobby was no longer just a pet, he had become a symbol of hope. He now knew he would never be abandoned again. The tough days on the streets, the moment John left him, the hunger and loneliness, they were all in the past. Now, Bobby's life was filled with love and security. And so, a once unwanted dog finally found his true home. He was no longer an abandoned dog, he was a cherished companion. We've reached the end of our story. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for new videos. Hello friends, today we're going to witness another exciting food adventure with our amazing friend Doberman Tony. But before we begin, let's talk a little about Dobermans. Dobermans are incredible dogs known for their intelligence, athleticism, and high energy levels. While they have strong protective instincts, they are actually incredibly loving and loyal to their owners. Due to their muscular build and agility, it's crucial for them to have a well-balanced, high-protein diet. Today, we've prepared a special menu for Tony. Let's see what he thinks of this delicious meal. If you enjoy watching Doberman food adventures, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Dobermans have a great appetite. An adult Doberman can consume an average of 1 to 1.5 kilograms of food per day. Of course, this amount may vary depending on the dog's age, weight, and daily activity level. For a high-energy Doberman, food isn't just about feeling full. It's also essential for keeping their muscles strong and supporting their active lifestyle. Now, let's see how much Tony will eat today. And here comes the big moment. How does Tony react to the first whiff of his meal? Is he excited, or does he approach it with a bit of skepticism? Pay close attention to his facial expressions as he takes the first bite. It looks like Tony absolutely loves it. He's wagging his tail and eating with great enthusiasm. Or maybe this time he's not too impressed and turns up his nose. What do you think? Should we try something else? The clock strikes noon. It's mealtime. Tony curiously sniffs his food first. You can see the excitement in his eyes. He takes the first bite and there it is. He absolutely loves it. His tail is wagging rapidly and he's eating non-stop. Looks like today's meal was a perfect choice. What do you think we should have on the menu for dinner? And here's our dinner menu. Did your guess turn out to be right? If it did, leave a comment. If not, it's time to hit that subscribe button. Let's see who has the best food instincts. Now, it's time for Tony's ultimate taste test. First, he gives the food a curious sniff. You can see the excitement in his eyes. Then he takes his first bite. There it is. He's chewing with so much enthusiasm, clearly loving every bit of it. Just look at that wagging tail. He's enjoying it so much, he might just lick the bowl clean. It's official, friends. We have a winner. Today's special dinner was a total hit. Tony has finished his meal, and now it's time to wind down. After a full day of excitement and delicious food, our furry friend is ready to relax. A good night's sleep awaits him, recharging for another day full of energy, playtime, and, of course, more tasty meals. What should be on tomorrow's menu? Let us know in the comments. Today, we had an amazing food adventure with our Doberman friend, Tony. But would you like to learn a few things about him? Tony is a strong, intelligent, and incredibly loyal Doberman. He loves running, playing, and enjoying delicious meals throughout the day. But just like every energetic dog, he also needs a good night's sleep. Now, it's slowly bedtime. Tony's owner gently pets him, helping him relax. A little belly rub here, a gentle head scratch there, and Tony's eyes start to close little by little. He's ready to drift off into sweet dreams. Now, it's slowly time for bed. Tony's owner gently pets him, helping him relax. He's already starting to yawn. A little love and affection are a must before drifting off into a sweet sleep. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We can't wait to embark on new adventures with Tony in the next episode. Take care and stay pawsome. Hello, dear followers.